there's dirt on my hands.
Hello YouTube, Boss Rino. Welcome to my channel. 3 video skeptics. Ano yung sabihin ng skeptics? 3 video skeptics can't explain. So, ang naintindihan ko lang ay hindi ma-explain. So, ito, darkest secret to. Tingnan natin to. Magaling mag-imbestiga to at ang kaganda ng mga video niya. Oo, ingat kayo mga bagyo ha. Oo, mga bagyo. Dito mahina lang sa inyo. Kung malakas sa inyo, huwag na kayo lumabas ng bahay at ingat kayo. Okay? So, ito, tirahin natin to bago pa tirahin ng iba.
The footage that opens his top is brought by a subscriber who wanted us to mention them only as Del Valle. She asked me that together we analyze it to find an explanation. I will present the evidence. You write your theories in the comment box. You see, the young woman who is on screen is none other than Curly Ruiz, a well-known presenter from Venezuela. Modern actress who enjoys great popularity both on television and on her social networks in that country. It was on her YouTube channel, Curly Ruiz Without Filter, where she shows aspects of her daily life, and where there would be an event that alarmed her followers very much. In the footage, she is seen having a funny discussion with her little daughter, at which time a situation would be triggered absolutely out of context that they were having, and very difficult to explain otherwise.
Whoa! Whoa! Paano may tao lang?
I know it's happened to you that sometimes, being in a room, the door closes due to pressure differences. That is a fact that usually scares many, but it is completely normal. This, however, is completely different. For the door handle to move like this, it is necessary to apply a force, something that according to Curly should never have happened. Curly tells us in a following post that she did not notice the incident until later, when her audience alerted her to what happened, leaving her with tremendous insecurities and fearful of what happened in her home. Since to this day both she and her relatives say with total certainty that nobody, absolutely nobody, was behind that door.
Oh,
All the people who lived in the house that day are present in the video. So how could this have happened?
Wala daw tao doon, tangina, paano nangyari yun? Paano nakakahawak ng handle yung multo? Eh, espiritu lang yun Ay, ayawan na to. Pag ganyan. Pag ganyan ang multo sa bahay mo, ayawan na to kasi lahat kaya yung galawin, di ba?
The skeptics claim that the movement of the handle could have been produced by the effect of the wind. Another part says that it is a montage. Why would a presenter who has always avoided controversies mount something like that? Something as ridiculous as a paranormal event. Can this also occur due to pressure differences? Can the pressure exert so much force for the handle to move in this way? Look closely. The door was tightly closed. Tell me what you think. Number 2.
Nasa isip ko, baka may tao lang sa loob at baka scripted. Pero sabi daw talaga dito sa YouTube video niya, nitong artista, wala daw tao doon sa loob. So, hindi natin alam. Ngayon, kung may tao yan, YouTuber to, pwede scripted. Pero kung walang tao yun, talagat bumukas ang ganun yun, tangin na, ayawan na yan, mga tol. Diba? Pagbukas ng pinto, hayop pa.
In YouTube, videos abound of urban explorations, where in each exploration they encounter something paranormal. These videos are armed just to entertain, since there is no realism there. Paranormal things don't usually happen as often as those videos show. If already being a victim of a close encounter has a very small possibility, witnessing more than one in the same place is very unlikely, but not impossible. This can occur when the abnormal lives in or finds a favorable access point. It is usually very rare. This is why the video that you are about to see could be positioned as one of the most important evidences when it comes to showing that places can be negatively charged or fully damned really do exist.
Luma, no?
A follower of my stories, who works as a security guard, wanted to share a series of records captured by his camera located on the floor where he works. His goal is that we give a reasonable explanation and find a logical response to what he believes was a meeting of the second type. For those who are not yet clear about the levels of encounter, as in the world of the UFOs, a paranormal encounter of the second type is when someone witnesses an unexplainable event and also has the evidence to prove it. Let's see. Our follower tells us that he went down to a place on the premises after noticing strange movements. According to him, a strange white shadow appeared and disappeared behind these machines. It was therefore that he went down to roam around exactly at the same point where he saw them. Watch carefully.
Uy, ba't ganyan maglakad dyan? Nagbibiro lang.
Can that be a mistake? A camera defect? Whatever it was huge, almost the size of man. We can immediately rule out that it is a person, since it disappears almost instantly.
Huh?
The following record was captured on the outskirts of the establishment. It was late in the morning when the man describes as an elf appears by one of the enclosures, an entity that moves until it finally disappears in sight. Impatience both of that man and of the cameras that recorded the fact, a situation that added to the previous one, is very difficult to digest.
May naglalakad. Ito. Tingnan yung mouse ha. Ayan. Ayan pala, tinuturo na niya. Ano yan, pusa? Hindi parang parang see-through no?
Look at it. The quality may not be the best, but some known animal is immediately discarded, especially since it seems to disappear a couple of times. Could it be a bag moved by the wind? Tell me what you think. Finally, the last record that this follower gives us corresponds to a camera that points to one of the accesses to the bathrooms of the plant. He assures that there was no one in the place, so he still cannot understand how a strange figure comes out from inside while the lights are turned on in the bathroom. I remind you that the man is the only one that stays there through the night. There is no possibility of mounting or some type of manipulation of the records captured on camera.
Wow, bumukas sa ilaw.
Can you find an explanation to these records? Can all this be coincidences with reasonable explanations? Tell me what you think.
Nasabi daw, wala daw tao doon. Oo.
Number
Ayun,
1.
kung wala talagang tao doon, nakakatakot yan. Pero baka may tao, baka scripted, di ba? Pero hindi naman siguro magsisinungaling itong mga to. Mga good boy yung mga yun.
Human behavior is sometimes strange. reacting in ways that are absolutely contrary to what logic would indicate. Something like this happened to Gisela, a subscriber who witnessed the fact that many simply could not bear it and would run off upon first contact. However, she, as a good skeptic, decided to stay as long as she could in that situation that you will then have the opportunity to meet. You see, on the record we can see Gisela talking to a being we can't see. She was doing this because a few minutes before recording, she lost a pencil that was right next to her hand. It was not the first time that things were inexplicably lost, but this time, her peripheral vision managed to notice something that should never have existed. It looked like a creature. That was how, arming herself with courage, she took out her cell phone to record anything that appeared unexpected. Skeptical of the paranormal, her mind gave her dozens of logical reasons to explain that what she thought she saw was nothing more than an illusion. However, her heart was beating at a different rate. There was terror in her chest, as if something inside her knew what was going to happen. Pay attention.
Si estás jugando conmigo, si quieres jugar conmigo, mueve algo para que yo pueda saber que estás aquí. Y devuélveme, devuélveme mi palito. Muévete, devuélveme mi palito. Duende, mueve algo si estás aquí.
Oh, nakakatakot to.
Duende.
Wow.
Mami.
Tangina, gumalaw yung
When
chinelas,
I saw
hayop.
that video for the first time, the strange movement of the sandal caught my attention. It seems to move out of nowhere.
Whoa.
However, when I paid more attention, I noticed that there seemed to be something behind this piece of furniture. It was exactly that what she saw that gave her no choice but to quickly leave that place. Could there be magic creatures like elves? If not,
Oh, tangina.
what explanation do you give to this? Leave your theories about each of these footage in the comment box, because this video has already come to an end.
Ang nakakatakot yung mami, no? Natural yung pagkakatakot niya. Yung number 2, hindi ko masyado na-gets eh. Oo, hindi ko masyado na-gets. Labo kasi ng camera eh. Oo, pero parang may something doon na parang yung naglalakad na lalaki, parang medyo abnormal yung lakad niya, di ba? So yun, shoutout tayo, friendly lang, shoutout sa'yo. Naulan kasi, kaya hindi ako makapag-concentrate masyado. Natatakot din ako eh, pag naulan. Daming takot eh, no? Carl Jason Sabrevega, shoutout sa'yo. At, kay Rowan Martinez, shoutout din sa'yo, ha? Ulit ka, ha? Joke lang. Shoutout kay Patien TV. Tawang-tawa daw siya sa akin. Ano ba naman yan? Ronduel Lopez, shoutout din sa'yo. Tapos, Boss Rino, pa-shoutout naman, inaanak ko, 6 years old. Si Cristanti Mile San Diego. Kahit takot na siya, lagi pa din nayayaya manood ng videos mo. Oy, salamat sa'yo, Cristanti, ha? Baka bait ka. So, shoutout din kay Jake Hurlano. Shoutout din kay Victoria Putangan Saludo. Ng Nueva Vizcaya. Tama. So, yan. Maraming salamat sa panonood. Ingat kayo dahil may bagyo at hanggang sa uli.
I came from the mud. There's